The Abolish movement, Jim Crow and Lord Supreme. So we out here enjoying this day, after a nice little rain shower. The sun popped back out, but the sun is always shining. If we're gonna kick some science, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna kick the truth all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? That's right. So we got a topic today. We're gonna discuss how the difference between when we was growing up. I'm in my early 40s. You know what I mean? I'll be culture wisdom for all those that do mathematics. You know what I'm saying? My man in front of me, he up in age too. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna discuss his age, but
half a century plus.
Wow! And don't even look it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna discuss how we grew up compared to how these kids are growing up now. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about that, Jim Crow?
I think, man, it's just more. It's more materialistic type goals being put on you, and not necessarily anything for the betterment of the whole, but just try to get as much as you can specifically for yourself. Hey, it's a reason why there's a show called Hoarding. It ain't called sharing, motherfucker. It's called get all you can and keep it to yourself. So I think just the mentality, man, the lack of community. Back then, it seemed like you knew all your neighbors. Your neighbors would look out for your kids, you look out for theirs.
True indeed.
Now everyone's just to themselves.
To themselves. The kids is more disrespectful to adults.
Oh, by far.
What, man?
By far.
Yes.
You'll tell you, somebody in the neighborhood whooped your ass back then. You doing something you wasn't supposed to.
So you was getting two ass whoopings because whoever whipped you.
When you got home.
Yeah. So whoever whipped you and your mom and dad was going to punish you too when you got home. So you was getting two whoopings.
Hey, it takes a village.
Takes a village.
So not to say that there wasn't juvenile delinquency and stuff, and not to say that we didn't try to get away with things here or there, but you knew that there was going to be some wrath brought down on your head if you went too far. So, there was limitations placed on you and an expectation that you would try to do well, while still being a child, while making mistakes and learning. But yeah, I didn't really know personally in my circles about too many people doing too much crazy stuff, man. Hey, you might break a window or something and steal some candy from the store. I didn't know nobody at that point taking nobody's life or really physically harming nobody. Where they going to the hospital and stuff, man. It wasn't all the shootings then.
Shootings? It
was fights.
Fights. So now we're gonna get on that. How do you feel about today's generation? Everybody's pulling out guns, pistols. Nobody wants to shoot the fair one no more. What's up with that? How you feel about that?
I think you're too prideful. If you can't live with somebody getting the best of you. Now, that might be physically, or maybe just say something a little too witty and people laugh. Like, I think you need to just humble yourself and realize that, hey, that might not be your day, or that man might be a little bit too much for you, or in this case, that girl might be a little bit too much for you. We got girls fighting and roughing each other up now. But it's just, it's pride, man. That's the only reason why you would shoot somebody, when you could first try to talk it out, or if you couldn't talk it out, you could go to your hand-to-hand combat, and by the time you did that, you'll come to an understanding, because you ain't gonna sit there and fight the same dude every time you see him over the same issue. Like, once you fought usually one time, you could go forward and be friends, because you realize it wasn't really worth it. You know what I'm saying? You done had your combat. Okay, we done got it out. Now let's move forward productively. But with gunplay, a lot of times one person ain't in no position to move forward. They're dead, and you on the run, trying to keep from incarceration.
I knew certain instances where, a dude might have lost to a guy. They got, into a physical confrontation, and he lost to him, couldn't take the loss, come back. They fighting again.
Yeah,
might even fight 2 or 3 more times after that because he wanted to win and he might end up winning. You know what I'm saying? But these kids ain't doing that today.
No, it's a gun crazy society, man. I didn't see seen my, not counting my dad's shotgun, of course, but everybody had a little shotgun for home protection to shoot it off on New Year's. That wasn't no big deal. I'm talking about my first pistol. I didn't really see that till I was almost out of high school. And ironically, the dude who showed me that in class in high school, he was murdered. Not long after we got out of high school.
Wow.
I don't think he made it to 20.
Wow.
So, I think, there's something to that. You pick up the gun, they say to get rid of the gun. That's some old Chairman Mao for you,
Yeah.
in order to have, but these people ain't picking up the gun for revolutionary reasons. They're not picking it up to get rid of an enslaver or to end oppression. You picking it up out of fear or cowardice, which is kind of one and the same.
Well, so for me, how I look at the science behind that. It's one and the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dudes aren't mentally tough, don't have no heart. And how you get that? You got to go through stuff.
You might have to take some to get some.
Got to take some. That builds character.
You can't win a battle without first engaging in the battle.
Exactly. That's how you learn how to fight.
And your scars that you accumulate, that can be your source of pride.
True indeed.
Like I said, to sit up in jail or to be in the cemetery, shot dead, and what was your rallying cry? Well, I ain't no punk. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You also ain't free, and you also ain't alive in other cases.
Anybody can go get a pistol.
Yeah.
And point it at somebody and pull the trigger, but can you stand in front of that man who you felt disrespected you,
right,
and tell him as a man, I don't like what you said, or I don't like what you did, and and then you handle it from there. Why go be a coward,
right,
and go get a gun and come back and take a man's life over something which was really minute? Really, if you could sit and talk about it, cool. But if you feel that you need to do something about it, handle it as a man with your hands.
That would be my suggestion, man, because again, this is happening only in certain areas. We ain't having all this gunplay where the living's a little bit more easy. I understand part of it is just frustration, just thinking that your life don't have that meaning because you don't have all these material things that they try to get you to believe is a life. A new Escalade ain't a life, it's transportation. A mansion ain't a life, it's shelter. A diamond-studded gold chain ain't a life, it's jewelry. But so is this. This is jewelry. This is $5.
Word.
You understand what I'm saying?
And that looks more standoutish than some gold or diamonds.
That's it. This represents my people. This is tribal, baby.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? From the earth.
And really, on the mathematics standpoint, all you need is your 12 jewels. You need knowledge, wisdom, understanding, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, freedom, justice, equality, food, clothing, shelter, love, peace, and happiness. That's your 12 jewels. Once you have that, that's all you need.
Some of those things you just ticked off was mentioned in the Black Panthers 10-point platform.
Yeah.
Food, clothing, shelter, justice, bread.
Yeah.
So but again, they not telling you that when you watch your TV, bro. That's not the message that's coming over the radio waves.
Nah.
They trying to tell you that you need to get out here and get all this stuff, and then you'll be the winner. Like whoever accumulate the most stuff wins.
But really, when you look at it, that's all material. That's material stuff. Anything beyond 360 degrees is an illusion. So materialism to me is an illusion. That's equality. You know what I'm saying? I deal with 360 degrees. That material things is 366 degrees. So those extra 6 degrees is an illusion. That's equality. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the devil deals with. I don't deal with that. You know what I'm saying? So all I need is basic things to live. You know what I'm saying? That is my 12 jewels.
That's it, man. Just be content. If something comes your way, great, I guess. But I tell you, man, just being able to subsist on little to nothing, you will be in better physical and mental health. Like, you know, you can eat as much as you can eat. The richest man in the world, eat all you want. Past a certain point, all that extra food is going to have a detrimental effect on your health, man. Hey, not for nothing, the current president is obese. Now, do he seem like something pleasant to your eyes? And he don't sound good neither. Like, all that goes to sickness. You're in miserable health, you living a miserable life. But he has materially anything that a person could want for, right?
Yep.
But does he look content or happy? He's a very angry, upset person, man. He's not content. If he had double his wealth, he still would probably be double in a bad situation. You know, but hey, this is what they try to con you into believing. That's all. Hey, look, Dalai Lama said, and ain't nobody gonna say he ain't wise. So that's why I'm gonna give him credit for this quote. He said the con basically is that you sell your health. You trade it away, you barter it away, and what do you give away your health for? Money, which is short-sighted, because then at the end, once your health fails you, you have to spend all your money to try to buy it back. That's 360 degrees right there. That's a vicious cycle.
There you go.
All the overtime on your job.
There you go.
All the cigarettes you smoke on.
There you go.
Because you hate
you just
the
said
job
it.
You on.
You just
Liquor
said it.
You drink
That's
when you
right.
Get home
That's
I
right.
Hate my job. The quick lunch break. I'm going to eat fast food in a half hour and pound that down and get back to my job. You done gave up your health to keep getting the money from that job.
And now you gotta take the money.
Now once that health fails,
and revitalize your health back.
All that money that you accumulated trying to buy your health back. Your retirement's gonna go towards that. I mean, this, you know, you have to see the thing for what it is, man. They really ain't even trying to let you succeed out here on their terms. You're trying to play the game according to their rules. Chances for success is slim, so you need to work outside the framework as much as possible. See what they're trying to get you to fall for and try to go the opposite direction. I mean, hey, your mama probably told all of you when you was a kid, if all your friends was jumping off a cliff, would you want to? But that's what we doing.
That's what we doing.
You understand? That's what we doing. I drive up and down the street for real. If I look left, right, left, all the way down a main thoroughfare, like I'm going down Broad Street, going down Hamilton, Main Street, you ain't going too far. You ain't going 2 or 3 blocks and not seeing a fast food restaurant. We ain't got to shout their names out because they ain't worth naming. And we already know the names. Not too many times do I look and see the parking lot and or the drive-thru not full. They not selling health food. You're not getting better and stronger and smarter eating it.
That's right.
But hey, I guess it's convenient, right?
That's right.
Now me, I don't fool with it. Ain't fooled with it for a long time. Because I know they ain't got my best interests at heart. They just got getting my pockets in their pockets. So, you know, just try to do what's best. And realize that might not be the popular thing. It might not be the flashy thing. You may have to go against the grain. But in the end, you know, you'll be victorious. You'll be vindicated.
You just have to, you know, like I said, you know, from how we grew up, you know what I mean, watching music videos, television, just everyday living. I mean, it was always a lesson, a message. You know, knowledge itself was. I'm not gonna say it was easily gained when I was growing up, but it was. You could access it. You know what I mean? These kids don't want that. They look at you like you stupid. You know what I mean? If I go to a little young cat and say peace God to him, he gonna look at me like I'm crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The music videos don't promote no type of knowledge of self, promote sex, they promote material wealth, getting high, and not with just weed. You know what I mean? It's all the drugs out here. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I was growing up, you know, in the 80s, 90s, we had
Stop the Violence.
We had Stop the Violence. We had it was groups that was, you know, promoting self-love,
You had all the red, black, and green.
Red, black, and green. We had the African medallions. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was
kente cloth. You had the
Everybody was loving each other. You know what I mean? Everybody was building. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like everybody, it's sex and videos. Everybody doing serve. You know what I'm saying? Just looking just buffoonish, man. The buffoonery is at an all-time high right now.
We went from glamorizing, trying to build yourself into something, some type of paragon, some type of shining example. Build yourself and therefore build the community up better. So now it's just like it's a culture of death. It's a culture of self-destruction.
Culture,
like KRS said, self-destruction.
Yeah.
Headed for self-destruction.
And when we talk about culture, what is culture? Culture is what? How one lives each and every day of his life. How he lives that out. You know what I'm saying?
You pursue once you go out
that's
the
right.
door. What's glamorized? What is thought of as being successful? What is thought of as being failure?
True indeed, man. That's
what a man pursues, what you spend your time and your money on. That's what's in your heart, and they trying to form thoughts that you should put in your brain and therefore in your heart. They trying to have you pursuing shit you shouldn't spend one split second going after. And they trying to make you make that your whole life mantra. Like, this is what I live for. Something you shouldn't even waste a fucking fleeting moment on.
Right.
That becomes your mission statement.
Right.
Then you become way misguided. You off track.
That's
you
right.
got to get your ass back on track. They're not going to tell you how. They the ones told you to get off the track.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's interesting to me, man. And again, we don't want to sound like, hey, every fool out here born and raised in this era is just that, a fool. They not. But we just trying to get you to look at the message that's coming from up top down to the street.
Yeah.
Look how the politicians is acting. We got people 60, 70 years old, supposed to be wise, supposed to be the ones who set the tone. Everything comes from up top. That's just like how your parents raised you. Why? Because they was here first. They was older. They taller and bigger. And the stuff comes from up top down to the street. Down, from the elders down to the young. If Nancy Pelosi and Donald Trump is both arguing amongst themselves like two petulant little children in daycare, then of course the fool on the street were like, well, hey, if that's what they're doing, you know what I'm saying, then that must be what's happening.
That's right.
Why should I have to be wise
That's
and
right.
educate myself?
That's right.
These people have reached this status in life being buffoons.
That's right.
So hey, maybe that's my ticket.
But
it's not.
It just
it's not.
It's kind of hard to walk around and you see stupidity is being praised
and rewarded.
Come on, man. When I was coming up, it was a luxury to hear that the black man is God on television or in our everyday struggle and in the music we played. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like you see these, some of these so-called rappers or musicians. They look like clowns to me. They are clowns.
Yeah. That's the role they play.
Yeah, it look like all they missing is the big red shoes and the big red nose.
Yeah, the curly wig.
Yeah, riding a unicycle, looking stupid.
Hey, smell my flowers.
Yeah,
spray you in the face.
Yeah, maybe.
Again, what's that on? That's based on what we discussed earlier: the lust for material goods, the lust for wealth. And the dude say, "Look, I'm going to reward you if you portray this.
That's right.
If you be a modern day step and fetch it."
Yeah. I'm stepping, you fetching.
I'm fetching, boss. I'm tapping. Shaking it over here, boss.
Hey, man, and that's real, man. That's real.
That's real stuff.
Yeah.
So again, adjust your mindset. Want your rewards to come in a different form, man. Like, hey, how about education just for education's sake? And I don't, hey, I guess if I took on $200,000 in student loan debt to get a degree, then I guess I'll have to have a materialistic mindset. Why? Because I owe that money, and that never goes away, man.
Never.
I filed bankruptcy 25 times, and
but guess what?
Debt don't leave.
That student loan still on there.
So that, that changes how you think. But hey, you can be smart getting books from the library and reading them front cover to back. getting on your cell phone, get on the internet, on your iPad, magazine articles, newspaper, talking with wise people. You can be as smart as or smarter than the cat who paid that 100 to 200 grand to get the daggone college diploma. Like, that's a fact. Knowledge is knowledge. Where are they getting the knowledge from in college? All this shit is coming from textbooks, man. It's just books.
Just a book.
Whether you pay to get it or check it out the library for free.
Just a
or
book.
borrow it from somebody.
Yeah, it's how you apply it.
So yeah, hey, Cornel West said about Lupe Fiasco a long time ago. You know, he left college because his career was taking off in music. But Cornell said, hey, this brother left university, but I know his upbringing. And he has read so many books, he ain't have to go through university. A university has went through him.
See?
He has that knowledge. It don't matter if you pay to get it or get it for free. It's yours once you got it. So that's what I spend a lot of my time doing.
Yeah.
I just read. I'm a voracious reader. I'm a bibliophile, bro.
And me being an older guard, I try to teach the youth, try to teach these, the children out here, babies, and the babies are the ones who ask why, you know what I'm saying? And when you teach them mathematics, they'll ask you, well, what is mathematics? Well, mathematics is a tool to what? Manifest the truth. You know what I'm saying? It starts within you. Are you searching for the truth? Some of these people ain't. They want to stay stuck in the matrix. They want to live out this illusion.
Well, the lies are more prevalent,
Of course.
To really roll up your sleeves and get after the truth, to even approach it, get close to it, man, that's hard work, bro.
Everybody want to stay cipher. When I say that, I'm referring back to the movie The Matrix. Cipher was comfortable getting plugged back into the matrix. I want to know what steak tastes like again. You know what I mean? That's what everybody on. They want to stay asleep, unconscious,
right.
just going with the flow. That's not me, man.
It's easier to go along to get along, man.
Yeah, of course.
It is.
Yeah.
And if you don't think so, try the other way. Like you just said, like the kid asked the question, why? Because they trying to learn that they don't know much. Be an adult and show up on your job and start asking why a lot. Or hey, even at university level, for the little bit of time I spent there, I was trying to ask why. And they like, if you don't mind, we'll take questions after we're done talking. If you can make it to the daggone one-on-one session with your graduate assistant. In other words, the professor, he just there to hammer the material down and get his check. Keep up if you can. I don't have time to stop and address your needs or concerns or even explain or prove to you that what I'm saying is true.
No time to drop wisdom and help you gain an understanding of what we talking about.
Look, just take what I'm saying at face value. Commit it to memory. This is what I'm going to ask you later on the test. Get your grade, get out of here and get a job and be a big freaking success in the world, man. Get a check.
But what if I say...
Be a winner.
But what if I, make it through the day and say, fuck what you talking about?
Yeah. And what if what he's saying ain't true?
Right. That's why I'm asking why.
Not saying he's necessarily even lying on purpose, but maybe he's taking something at face value that ain't even true. And he's passing what he believes to be true on as the truth. But it's he's misinformed.
That's right.
It's a lie. It's a half-truth.
Yeah.
So yeah, to really go out here and search for the truth, I'm going to tell you from my own personal experience, man. Searching for it, and definitely once you find it, telling it, man, it don't pay, but you feel good. You know what I'm saying? You done heard me laugh and smile a couple times during this interview. Like, you just feel good. It's a stress reliever.
That's right.
Rather than living a lie, man, that's killing a lot of people. It is, because the habits you have to take on to numb yourself to the fact that you live in that lie. That's the meth. That's the heroin. Alcohol still with us, never leaving us.
Yeah.
That's the tobacco. So yeah, you try to numb yourself to the fact that you have a good sense that what you're involved in is fraudulent. It's fake. You're part of a sham.
Part of a sham. So in this matrix, they got us they got us to where thinking that we all slaves to the system. We are in this matrix. So the matrix, to me, as I see it through mathematics, is 6, is equality. So in order for me to be God, I got to master equality first. So I got to master 6 before I can get to 7. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that's study mathematics, I want y'all to peep what I'm talking about and see where I'm coming from. Master 6 first before you can get to 7. You know what I'm saying? So in closing, I be the fabulous Lord Supreme, and this is Jim Crow. Peace.